on my Facebook group, for the wealth generators. Yeah, you guys, you are up for really great stuff in life. I'm sure about that. Welcome to my YouTube channel for everyone. You guys, if you just want to kind of like the YouTube people want to find the Facebook people want to find the YouTube channel is under Andrea Petrick Money Talks. And you can just watch more videos on it if you like that. So welcome everyone. Let me know if you're watching this live. If you are on here, just hashtag live. If you're watching replay, hashtag replay, so I know you're watching it. It just means the world to me that I know, that someone is watching this, and then maybe you're taking some value out of it. Because today we're going to be talking about the fear of failure. And it's a real thing. It's absolutely a real thing. And many people have that, myself included. Fear of failure can actually stop you from doing a lot of things, right? Especially if you go like, well, I had a bad experience with something else with my life, with something in my life before, and now I'm just really scared, like trying again. And so many times this is not even a conscious thought. It's just kind of like a general fear. It's just like, I don't know, I'm just so fearful. I don't know what could be going wrong. But if you think about this, in reality, fear doesn't exist. It's really made up. Fear is made up. Our imagination is really working overwork, right? And just creating this scenario, just like what could happen? What could happen if you go there? What could happen if you do this? And then we create all these scenarios and we get fearful, and then we just stop ourselves from doing something, from taking action. And it might not be even in business, it might be in your private life, in your family life. Like, oh, I don't want to see that person. Last time, this happened, that happened. Some people have that even when their phone rings, right? Like, oh my God, an unknown number. I'm just not going to pick that up because it means trouble. Last time I did that, somebody, like I had an unpleasant conversation, whatever. But when it comes to business, when it comes to your online business and creating the freedom that you really want, fear of failure is not your friend at all. Absolutely at all. And to ease that fear of failure, I'm gonna talk you through how this online business literally works, because it's a proven system. It is an automated system. That means a lot of the things that usually people need to do by themselves are done automatically. So it's not only it's the system is saving your time, because you don't need to do them, but it's also very reliable and it's always effective. So welcome to my channel. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Andrea Petrick. I'm a coach and online entrepreneur, and I'm a mom. And I've been a coach and in the online space for more than 6 years. 3 years ago, I had my baby. And when that happened, my entire business collapsed because I was not ready. I was putting 8+ hours into my business every day before, just to generate decent profit. And when I couldn't do that anymore because the needs of my baby and my own needs, my business collapsed. And even though I tried to go back to work very early on, I could never pick up the momentum, and I could never again put in 8 hours a day, to be honest. And I didn't even want to, because I realized this is way too much. I came from the corporate background, and I just basically created a job for myself. And when I couldn't do that, my business was done. I was still working on it. There was still bringing some money. It survived, but it never really picked up. If I knew about this automation, if I knew then about that business, that is done for you business that I'm going to be talking about today, everything would look different. Everything would just change. Because if I could only work 2 hours every day to fit into my schedule, into my family schedule, into my baby schedule, my business would be somewhere else. Instead, I found myself a couple of months ago in a place where I was considering very strongly to go back to my corporate job, and I felt really defeated. I felt like a failed entrepreneur, which was the worst thought in my mind, that I failed with my business. I felt defeated, demotivated, and I was just asking myself, how could that happen to me? I've got 2 university degrees and I couldn't figure this thing out. Why are so many people out there so successful? Why are people online earning so much money as I can see? And I cannot do that. So I really started questioning whether I'm actually cut for the business, whether I'm able to run online, or whether I'm able to be earning online. And I literally thought maybe I'm just doomed. Maybe it's just not in my cards in this lifetime to be free, to create the life according to my own needs, to my own desires. And I felt like there's just something seriously wrong with me. It's just the worst feeling ever. But little did I know, there was nothing wrong with me. I just didn't have the right tools and the right support. So, when we're coming back to talking about fear of failure, this was absolutely very real for me. I was literally dying inside. I was thinking like, I cannot do this again. I cannot do this again. The passive income business opportunity came along and I was like, I can't do this anymore. I cannot go through yet another program which will build up my hopes, will create some expectations again for me just to crush my dreams again. I can't do that to myself. But also I was thinking that the thing that convinced me actually into this business was that I really need to be working only 2 hours a day. And I felt like, wow, I don't have to be putting more hours. I don't have to be stressing out. I don't have to be stealing the time from my baby. And instead, it's fully automated. Once you do the setup, once you have that plugged in, you don't touch anything. Everything is done and it just runs in the background for you. The only thing you do is literally you have your website, which by the way, the company builds the website for you, just getting like a template, like everything. You just create your name, you're getting your website, and people are signing up to your funnel. Then they go through a funnel where they get automated emails, just like a nurturing sequence, and they always have the opportunity to buy at every stage. So imagine somebody discovers you today and signs up for your email, for your website. They can buy at any stage during the process that it's fully automated. Maybe 5 days from today, you will be lying on a beach or you will be playing with your little ones in the garden, and you have your phone in the back pocket and it just does this beep beep, and you open it up and you see the notification. Congratulations, you've got a sale. Why? Where did it come from? Well, it's coming from the people who are in your funnel, are receiving the information, are getting maybe videos, are getting invitations to webinars, are watching webinars, are maybe watching replays. And then at some point during the day, they go like, oh my God, this system is such a great system. Something clicked for them and they see the benefit of it and they buy, they purchase, they go purchase it. And you only getting the notification and then you getting the money. That's a fail-proof business, you guys. It cannot fail. The business model works and it cannot fail. Your only job, your true and only job is the discovery process. What does it mean? You need to be discovered. You need to be discovered by other people in your audience on internet. And you can be using any platform you want. You can be using any social media you want. There are recommendations what to do, how to do, and you will learn. There's a process of learning what to post, how to post, what's the most effective way of marketing yourself. And then just you do that on a daily basis. This is where those 2 hours a day come in. So you can either post free ads on the internet. It's completely free. Did you know that you can post free ads actually on the internet where people go and just have a look at your ad and they can discover you? You can use any of the other platforms and you can do posts and you can also go live on many of those platforms. Did you know that you can go live on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube? I'm not even mentioning Facebook, all those things, right? This is your discovery process. But where's the fear of failing coming in? Where, well, the fear of failing is coming actually from your past. This is your past talking. I had the bad experience before. I failed in this. I failed in that. I've heard someone failing, right? Sometimes we don't even have our own experiences with stuff like this. We just hear stories how somebody failed and how they got broke and how they got scammed and whatever. We're not, and then we're fearful. But imagine that. This is just imagination working overload because you don't know the future. You don't. You don't know the future and you're already scared of it. And what if instead of thinking, oh, well, something's going to go wrong and I'm going to fail, what if just for a minute or two, you flip that around? And what if you, instead of doubting, what if you considered that what if you could succeed? What if could that be you who is succeeding as the next person in an online business? What if it's you who's going to be the next six-figure earner with this digital online business? What if it's going to be you who's going to be the next or maybe the first millionaire in your family? What if all those good things that you're hearing that happen to other people could happen to you? Or you literally want to switch that around? And not only that could be you, but also you have a proven system, guys. You have a proven system behind you that is working for you. This is literally like giving you the most amazing tool on earth and saying, use it and make the best out of it. And you're saying, oh no, I can't. I don't trust that. What if I fail? What if you don't? What if you don't? What if you don't fail? What if you succeed? This is actually your fear of success talking. Because what if you succeed? That means something as well. So today I really want you to start thinking for yourself. What would happen if I succeeded? Because you have fears around that as well. I guarantee you that. What would happen if you had that money that you wanted? Would you be fearful that suddenly friends and family would want the money from you, would want something from you, would want favors, would want loans, would want gifts, would expect more from you? Would there be maybe people who would not like you anymore, who would not be friends with you, who would not want to have you in their life? That can happen as well. As a fearful thought, right? Many people are fearing success because they feel I'm not going to be liked anymore, which you may be thinking, well, that's stupid, right? Well, it's not stupid if you consider that being liked is very much linked to your survival. It's an existential fear, like, that comes from our tribal past. And we, like, when we lived in communities and groups and bigger tribes, and then the tribe was supporting each other and helping each other, and basically being excommunicated or left out of the group as a way of punishment literally meant struggle and potentially death to that individual. So it's in our DNA to be fearful of not being liked, to be fearful of being left alone, being excluded, because that equals death many times. That's why the real of success is so real. That's why the fear of failure is masking the fear of success many, many times. Because actually, if you fail, the fear of not being liked is very low, right? So it needs to cover, it covers something. So let me know in the comments, actually, if you're watching this live or replay, let me know in the comments, like, does that resonate? Does it like switch a light bulb with you? Like, oh my God, like I've been fearful so much and I've been actually robbing myself of my own success by doing it. Yeah, because if you don't try, you will never know how much success you can have. You will never know. And of course, the best thing is you will never be successful if you don't try something. That's a guarantee. If you don't try, it's a guarantee failure. You will never be successful if you don't try. The best possible way how to find out where you can be successful is literally trying it out. So there's the thing. If you want to find out success, or if you want to be successful in your life, you've got to try. You've got to try a new thing. And why not to try a new thing that is actually proven, that is tested, and it actually is super easy because it's already done for you. Even though you might not be a technical person, you might be not very skilled in those things, you can still do the business. You still can. Because then your only job is basically going online. And we have social platforms, we have social media. Everything is for free right now, you guys. You don't even know how many opportunities you have, how good you have it right now. Maybe 10, 15 years ago, this didn't exist. There was not even an option like this to be earning money online like this. Maybe there was more difficult. Maybe a couple of people were doing it. Many didn't know how to do so. They didn't even try. And you only had one way of doing money. Like how to do business was like just go and build a business, go and rent a place and invest money, and then pay your stuff and pay for the costs and you have all those expenses and you have to bring in profit, otherwise you go into bankruptcy. And many people didn't want that risk because there was a high risk of going into your business. Having a business was very risky a couple of years ago. That's why many people didn't go for it. That's why the best way of how making money was basically go to good schools, graduate from university, get a good degree, right? All those things, and get a good job, and you have a good salary, and then you're sorted for life. I was raised with that mentality. You either become a lawyer, teacher, a priest, a doctor, and an engineer, or something like that, and that's it. Nothing else is considered to be kind of like honorable, proper, and well-paid job, like decently paid job, right? That none of the others were. That's why my parents were so happy when I went to law school. That's why they were so happy when I got a job as a lawyer, as a solicitor, and then I was working for the government, and then I was working for the multinational corporation. I was getting good salary, but what I created was a golden cage for myself. Salary was good, but I was overworking myself. I didn't want that. I had 3 burnouts in my last year in the corporate world. The third burnout literally stopped me in my tracks. Like I was lying in my bed and my body literally refused to move. There was nothing wrong physically in a sense that I didn't have a virus. I was not like sick. My body literally stopped working. I was vomiting and I couldn't get up in the morning. I couldn't. And I stayed on a sick leave and never came back. And I knew something had to change, right? Something had to change. So I started my own coaching business. And it was going really, really good until I couldn't put in so many hours anymore. And I thought, that's that. I'm done. I thought, like, if I cannot put so many hours, I have to go back to in employment, right? I have to have the security of a steady job. But it was the last thing I ever wanted to do again. That was like the worst nightmare for me. I didn't want to go back to a job, waking up early in the morning, clocking in, clocking out, doing what somebody tells me, going on holidays when somebody tells me or approves, and not go for my holidays if somebody doesn't approve. I was just like, I'm not ready to give up my freedom. Today, I'm my own boss. I'm waking up when my little one wakes up, and I'm around her, and I get to play with her. Then we walk to the kindergarten. And then I have a couple of hours to myself where I work on my business. 2 hours creating content videos. And then I do work on my coaching business. And then I go for a swim to the swimming pool. And I have lunch with my hubby, often outside of our house. In the afternoon, I'm jumping on here on the live just to be talking to you guys because I want you to have the same. I'm not in a business of selling anything to you. I'm in a business helping you to create the life that you want. Because if this is important for you as well, that you do those things that you desire and still getting paid, that you still generate profit in your own business, in your own time, whenever you want, how would that feel for you? How much happier, how much more fulfilled, how much more prouder you would be on yourself that you have created that life for yourself. Nobody else has done that but you, and you have fully under control your business, your life, and nobody else is controlling that. How much like just imagine how much worth would that be for you to have a life like this? And now you have the opportunity. Now you have the opportunity to get into the done for you business that is prepared for you. Somebody has done that, figured it out, done those steps. And those steps have been proven. There is like 1% in 20 people who sign up to your website, go through that funnel, are buying. My first customer came in and the stats were like 1 out of 15. I know why that happened. Because I'm in control of my business. I see in the background what's happening. And I'm learning about the system. I'm learning how to get better and better and better because there are always these moving parts. There are always moving parts, which are like, something is not working. Okay, so I know that something here or over here needs to be tweaked or changed and perfected. What I was thinking when I ran my coaching business before, when something like when I didn't see the profit coming in, when I didn't see those results, my first thought was like, I'm not working enough. I have to put in more hours, and that's never helpful. I'm telling you, if you have your own business, that's never helpful. There are things that can be done in a smart way. You don't have to be working so hard anymore, literally. Why? Because somebody else has figured that out, a system that works. And you take the system and you make it work for yourself. It's that easy. And then you get to enjoy going out with friends for drinks in the afternoon and just seeing you got a sale notification and you get the beep beep on your mobile phone saying somebody purchased something from you. Again and again and again. This is how you create daily income. Because if you have 4 products like we have here, you are creating actually 4 income streams. That's a 100, 300, 600, and 900 US dollars level. These are the 4 products, and they're creating 4 income streams for you. Those things are working for you because people have different needs. Everyone can kind of like feel like wanting to start at a different level. Not everyone will have $900 to buy and to go for the most, comprehensive training and program. Some people will start at 100, but then they make more money and they can upgrade very easily to 300 or 600 or even 900. And there you go. There you go. There you create $900 every day. It's $328,000 a year, my friend. Now imagine what's that in comparison to your annual salary. When you're working 8 hours in your job and when you're working 2 hours in your own business and earning a six-figure salary or income for yourself, right? For me, that's a no-brainer. That's an absolutely no-brainer. I understand that. And I really do hope that you are starting to understand that as well. That the only thing which is stopping you, or like it's between you right now, you overworking, you putting 8 hours in, whether you are in your business or you are employed, and you getting your fixed salary, or working 2 hours a day and creating that future for yourself where you're getting paid six figures annually and more, because the possibilities are endless. There's no ceiling how much you can earn. You are reselling those digital products all the time. You buy it once and you sell it 10 times, 100 times, 1,000, million times. I don't care. There is no limit, no limitation to that. And there are no costs. Did I mention there are no costs? By the way, one-off payment, no weekly or like monthly payments with that. And you're still in a community that gives you training, live training, you guys. We have training 8 o'clock this evening, actually, from someone who had absolutely figured out the storytelling behind. Like, how would you feel if you mastered storytelling in your business and you knew that this is the way how you can sell most effectively? You sharing stories, you sharing your own experience, your own story, and you are actually attracting new customers and you getting paid for it. This is not hard job. This is not hard. I think it's even harder to go every day to your job and doing the work you're doing. That's way harder. This is not hard. This is easy. And it's figure outable, and you can learn that and you can master it and you can absolutely rock it. And then you're just getting paid. Isn't it worth figuring it out? Isn't it worth like literally sitting down and learning those things and getting really good at that and perfecting it? You have your whole future in front of you. You deciding how the future is gonna look like. It's either gonna be filled with freedom and profit, or you're gonna be stuck where you are. And I'm sorry to say that, but the only thing in between is your fear of failure. And if you don't understand that it's not real, you're gonna be stuck in that loop of not taking chances, not really giving yourself a chance in life to succeed. And to me, this is cowardness, because not giving yourself the best chances in life means not using the gift of life you were given. I often talk about this analogy where I go like, God or whoever you believe in has given you this life to do whatever you want with that. And if you're not making the best out of your life, not the best what is in your skills, and if you're not making the best out of your life, not the best what is in your skills, what is in your capabilities, what's in your DNA, literally, you're wasting that gift. You are literally wasting that gift. And nothing makes me more angry, actually, than seeing people wasting their life because they're wasting their potential. Why? Just out of fear. Whereas it's so easy to put the fear aside, start trusting into something else, start trusting the people who tell you this is working, you will make it, you're gonna be really good at it. Start trusting the process, start trusting that it's gonna work for you. Hook yourself into the belief. If you need a Jesus or God, use it. Hook yourself into the belief and then run for it. That means making use of your life. That's the best use of the gift you've been given. So if you want more information, because you still don't have that, on the passive income business that I'm talking about, if you crave this freedom and you know that you're ready for it, just comment ready in the comments and I'll get you all the information that you need to start right away. You will be sent a link. There will all the information you need. There are videos. There's more information behind. You get invitations to webinars. Please do go to those webinars if you can. Watch replays if you can't. Learn about the business. Motivate yourself. See what other people have done with this business. And then let's do that together. Let's rock it. So the end of 2024 is totally different than when you started in January. So 2025, 2026, 2027 can be your years where you are maybe even hitting that 1 million milestone. Because your life will take you to 2027, whether you want or whether you don't want, whether you do anything or you do nothing. You choose whether you will be at the milestone you want to be or you're not going to be there. But 2027 will arrive and the digital marketing will hit several billions in revenue. And you will be hitting your head against the wall saying, why didn't I start earlier? Why was I waiting so long? Why didn't I learn those skills earlier when the market was not so saturated, when the market was still kind of like very friendly to those things? Like, there is no time to wait. Absolutely no time to wait. So comment below, ready, and I'll get you all the information. We are all in this together. We support each other. I'm going to take you with me. We're all at the same boat, at the same level. This is no MLM, no pyramid, no recruiting, nothing like that. This is just you selling a product for 100% profit, and everybody is in the same community, the same level, and we are together supporting each other and going for it, for whatever that is that you want to be going for. So you guys, comment ready. I'll send you the link, and I'm also gonna be here again tomorrow. So take care for now. Thanks for watching.